morning, everybody. Out here at the Laws Homestead. Set 4x4 posts for neighbors. They need 108 of them. 6 foot long. They're going to build a fence around the property. And, can you bring me that blower? That'll help. I'll be right back. Change the plate this morning. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not on this mic. Whew. Go over here to my pile of blades. Well, got my generator going this morning with a big fan over there going. It's hot. So hot. Got to make sure it's tracking right before you tighten it down. Now you just turn it to the snugs, then you turn it 2.5, 3 rounds. 1.5, 2.5. I find it about 2.5 pretty much does it. And that's it for changing the blade. These Arkansas summers are so hot. I don't know how many people are watching this from Arkansas, but woo, you live here, you know what I mean. Just the water a little bit on it. Well, I got a pair of wildfires here somewhere. So I gotta go get a pair. Actually, the not cutting 4x4s because they want dimensional 4x4s, so 3.5 by 3.5. My little boy was crying this morning. He's not in that mood. Now, you're not.
So, can you go back over what this is? What you're doing? Let me ask, what is that?
What is what? Oh, this is the lubrication tank. And huh? Oh, this is a Sawmill. It's a Woodland Mills HM 122. I cover a lot of my own lumber. It's a manual Sawmill. It's actually the cheapest one you can buy from Woodland Mills. Does a real good job. I've cut a lot of lumber up on it. I've had it close to a year now, and but you cut lumber up with it. I only got 10 6-track on it. I want to eventually get another 6-foot and put on it to cut 16-foot lumber. And this here, I have neighbors down the road. We live out in the country, and I mean, when I say out in the country, we don't have a store within 15, 20 miles. And this is a 6-foot long. They're building a fence around some new property they bought. So I'm cutting 4x4s, 6 foot long, for them to build a fence out of. Dimensional, well, 3.5 by 3.5, store-bought size. I usually cut true lumber, but they want 3.5 by 3.5, so Hey, there's a customer, so whatever they want, that's it. And but yeah, and this is all manual mill. Nothing easy about this mill. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. And people said you can't make money with an entry level sawmill. I've actually made, you know, decent money. This is not my full time job. I'm a logger, so I work in the logwoods. But when I'm not there, I'm not here at the homestead out here cutting lumber at. So it's all about if you want to do it or not. I love doing it. My lumber's, I know people sometimes disagree, but most people buy lumber from one of these sawmills like me. They realize it's a lot better lumber from us than what you actually buy from the box store. And but that's another story. Right now I'm trying to square it up into a tent. It's got a lot of dirt on it. Thank you for. Oh, that's good. Thanks for subscribing. We need more subscribers. And share this video with everybody you know. Well, our sawmill is located in Tulip, Arkansas. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Well, there's quite a few people live around here, but all country folks. And but it's I guess it would be what would it be? South Central, Southwest Arkansas, I guess. Yeah, people that's all here. You call it one thing, they say, oh yeah, I'm in Central, So I just say southern part of Arkansas, about the middle of Arkansas, well, a little bit further down in the middle. The closest bigger town is Malvern, Arkansas, and it's about probably 30 miles. That's the next town that's got any kind of bigger stores, art stores. So when you break down out here, it's about an hour, 45 minutes, hour drive to get anywhere where you can get something. My tractor broke down the other day. The diesel engine has got a what they call a pickup supply pump, little manual pump on side the injector on my tractor, and it pumps fuel from the tank to the injector pump. Then the injector pump, puts fuel to the injectors. So it went out. Of course, if you buy one, they're waiting for it to be ordered. So I didn't have a week or two. So I put an electric fuel pump on it. So.
We have the same sawmill. They're doing the same in Arkansas.
Oh, what part of Arkansas? Thing about this 6-foot stuff is so much. Oh shoot! Stronger than I thought it was. Got to flip clean off the sawmill. Just I ate my weasels this morning. You what? Dirt on here. There's dirt out here. Got little rocks in it. They'll be the blade in a minute.
The mic's a little too loud.
Oh, is it loud? Let me see. How about now?
Somebody said I always want to see how this type of work gets done. Good job on the
The reason why I'm trying to get that dirt off there, because just like a rock or something in there, this blade could be brand new sharpened and it'd be dull just like that. So, it don't always so much matter with the blade coming out, but it's where the blade's starting to cut out, is where you don't want dirty. And for people that don't know it, they call this piece the first cut. Slab first cut. You can actually use these, like if you want to be, put around a chicken pen or something like that. If you live out in the country, it may not be the prettiest around it, but who cares? I mean, as long as it does the job. And as you can see, my stuff's live. Even my videos, shorts I do is live. I don't rehearse nothing. What you see is what you get.
What do you treat the planks with after cutting through the wheel?
What do I treat it with? Well, if it's off the ground, you really ain't got to treat it. You can stain it, for the beauty of it. But if it's off the ground, you don't have to treat it. If it's in the dry, but you can get treatment for it. You can get the same stuff as they use for the ground contact stuff. See, a lot of people that don't know nothing about lumber, and there's a lot of people, I'm not talking about anybody that don't know nothing about it, but anyway, they go to the box store and they buy treated lumber. They think it's killed dried lumber. It's not. Screen lumber just like this. It's dipped in the stuff that treats it. And I don't know exactly how long it stays in there, but they take it out. And the dry, that lip dries, they sell it. Well, when you get it home and start building with it, it's still green lumber. And a lot of these folks down here building cabins now has learned that the hard way, because once you start building with it, it'll warp. It might warp one way or another, bow, because it's still green lumber. It ain't dry. And but you don't really have to treat it with nothing unless you're going to put it on the ground, and you want to probably get some treatment, to prevent it from rotting. But if you're going to use something on the ground, you can go to the box store and buy a treated lumber. You're going to pay for it. It's not no better grade, and some of that treated lumber don't last like they advertise. Trust me, I know. And but if you build with cedar, like chicken pens or dog houses or anything, cedar don't rot. It will rot, but it takes a lot longer. Now, all cedar is the same. The cedar we have down around this part of the country, you can build a fence out of it, and 25, 30 years from now, you can come back and the posts are still standing. I done got what my measurement was.
Somebody said they tried motor oil today.
Yeah, that was, and that motor oil is really good when it soaks in the wood. I mean, it repels water. It's not gonna rot, and most insects ain't gonna eat nothing that's got motor oil or diesel soap. You know, I got 2 or 3 trailers. We got a car haul and all that, and believe it or not, every now and then I'll put like diesel on it. Actually, that diesel soaks in there, and it seals it and it prevents it from rotting. So yeah, that's thanks for that comment. I didn't think about that. Motor oil works good. I've used it, and if it's not dark motor oil, it actually stains it and makes it look pretty.
Somebody said the first sheep for teaching folks that younger generation what they never learned. And the person that had something to say said, thank you for answering. Didn't expect to answer so fast. How much are these machines?
My machine, when I bought it, at that time, I don't know about now, but from Woodland Mills, I think it was like $2,500. Normally, it was like a $500 or $600 shipping fee, and I hit it at the right time. It would have been, say, $3,000 one time and said and done. Well, I hit it at the right time. I got it shipped for free for $2,500. So I got to buy on it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not in this for the money. I do sell lumber just to try to help. You know, I work a full-time job, but hey, most poor people knows this day and time is hard to make it. So I sell as much lumber as I can on the side. And I've honestly made, probably since last November, I've probably made at least $6,000 off of it, $6,000 or $7,000 off of it. And that's probably a little shy. But, you know, longer, you might go there and work 2 or 3 weeks good, and you might work a couple weeks there. You might not get to work but 2 days each week. And any logger knows most people don't pay you for not working. So that tells you them weeks I ain't making much money. So I come out of the sawmill and I try to keep up a little bit of lumber cut up. And, you know, heck, if I sell a couple $100 that week, that's a couple $100 I didn't have. So, you know, and I'm just going to be upfront with you. I'm not, you're looking at a poor man right here. I mean, we're just poor people. We about like 80% of the American people out there, you know, everybody thinks everybody's got money, but it's more poor people in this country than there is people who've got plenty of money. But I'm happy. Couldn't be happier. Money would not make me any happier. I could buy a lot more stuff, but it wouldn't make me more happy. And not saying having money is bad. You got plenty of money, I'm glad for you. Not down anybody's got money. I'm just saying we don't. My wife works every day. We have a little boy, and I work every day. I get up 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 days a week, 3 o'clock in the morning. Some evenings I get home about 5. And if anybody knows anything about logging, it's not fair. It's not easy work. It's dangerous. Cut a finger off. Working in the woods, you can see that thing. I'm not flipping you off. Cut that finger off. Messed up my knee. Fell off a loader, hanging upside down. My knee was bent backwards. Supposed to be bent one way, but it was bent the way it wasn't supposed to be. Tore everything in my knee. I got metal pins in my leg now. I was off about 9 months. Didn't think I was going to get over that, but with God's help, I got over it. And then it wasn't but what, a couple years later, had 3 strokes. I've had 3 strokes, people. Wasn't luck. It was God. I'm not a Bible thumper, but I do believe in God and Jesus, and I know God's one that helped me through it. Look, you only have 3 strokes, 2 strokes in 1 week. 1 week I had 2 strokes. You don't do that and come out of it like this with luck. And the doctors, I've done having strokes, out in the woods, way out in the woods. We was probably an hour and a half from the hospital. So they're not what saved me. They what fixed the problem afterwards, but they're not what saved me at that particular time. It was God that saved me at that particular time. He wasn't ready for me, and I wasn't ready either. But I mean, don't make no difference if you're ready or not. And I'm out here. Today is supposed to be probably about 95 degrees in Arkansas. I'm out in the middle of the sun. I'm able to do that, so not in the best shape, but I say I'm not too bad. Young folks now, right now you ain't gonna get a young person out here. Some young folks will, if they was taught right, will get out here and work, but it ain't a whole lot of them. So, but my son, he's being taught. Now, you can teach them up to 18 years old, and what they do then is out of your hands. But my son will be taught what work is. Honest work. And never get over on another man just to gain money. I just don't believe in that. That's me, my personal belief. I charge for my lumber what it's worth. What most people charge it. Now, if a person buys from me regular, a lot of times I'll discount them, quite a bit. So, just because they, keep coming back. And, but it's a lot of work out here. Blood, sweat, and tears, trust me. So, that's life, I guess. I'm gonna cut it 1 inch out of it, a slab out of it, 6 foot. Don't mean people want 6 foot lumber, but it's a 6 foot piece. And I just don't want to throw 1 inch a piece of lumber away. Somebody come along might want a 6 foot piece. Oh yeah, for that guy that said he's got the same sawmills I got, if he's still listening, comment to me on my comments what kind of blade, particular blade you and you like. I just like to know.